Hey guys, I got an awesome little gift from my friend Autumn. This is the Cordsmith. This is a really great tool where you can turn the spare yarn that you have into a really quick, really long I-cord. I feel like I did this in maybe like an hour, and this thing is massive. It is like probably a good, I don't know, I feel like it's taller than my child. So, and he's 4. So it's a really quick way to learn to do an I-cord cast on. You can do an I-cord cast off with it. You can just make a standard I-cord with it. My friend Sam Bartley Designs has released a really awesome pattern that is Tunisian, beginner friendly, and it utilizes an I-cord for you doing your bag straps. So I will link that so that y'all can get a taste of what you can do with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what these do. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can take your spare yarn and turn it into an I-cord with this really awesome tool that I have absolutely fallen in love with. My friend Autumn from Size Inclusive Designs has sent me 2 of her Cordsmiths. This is a mini version. It has 3 needles on it. However, they are closer together, so you're going to get tighter tension. This is a good option for if you use a lot of fingering weights yarn or a DK. This one, being that it is more spaced out, it's going to give you a little bit of a looser tension, so you would use a worsted weight with it. So today I'm just going to show you on some extra yarn that I have left over. So what you want to do is you want to start out with a rather large slip knot. And I'll just adjust the size as I need to. Boop, boop, boop. Just big enough to slide over your Cordsmith here. You want to make sure all of your hooks are open when you start out because you've got these little latches on them. You want to make sure that they're open. And then you want to go over the first one and the third one here. I'm going to go ahead and pull my loop a little tighter so that I can help tension it a little more. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and take your yarn, wrap it around, and just lay it across those 3 hooks there. And then you'll pull up. The middle might be a little finicky just because it is the middle. And you'll just continue in that motion until you have an I-cord that you like. That's all there is to it, to getting a perfect I-cord, guys. It's super, super easy, and it's really fun. It's a good, like, stash buster. I've seen where a couple of people have used this to make I-cord yarn. So, like, you could use this as a substitute for, like, t-shirt yarn, maybe. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I like that idea a lot. But yeah. So before you know it, you have an I-cord. And yeah. It does take a little bit of learning, but once you get the hang of it, it goes really, really fast, guys. It is awesome. Okay, so once you've reached the length that you would like, you can go ahead and finish off your I-cord simply by snipping the end here, and then take a tapestry needle to weave through these 3 loops up at the end here. Or you can use this to make an I-cord cast on, which is what I'm going to do. You can tell a couple of places I did drop some stitches. That's okay, because I'm going to use that to my advantage while I'm doing my I-cord cast on. So all you need to do that is a pair of knitting needles. And I prefer to use wood. You can use any type of knitting needle that you like, personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pop these off of my hooks here. And I'm going to go one at a time so that I don't drop so many stitches. So there's one. No! Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try it by just doing it through here. So 1, 2, 2, and I'm gonna go 3 in right here. Okay, so just the same as if I were making an I-cord cast on. So now I'm just down the length of this I-cord to pick up my stitches. So I'm trying to go into my little loops here, and it may be easier or harder depending on which type of needles you're using. I started off using plastic and it was a no-go, and maybe the wood is not a great idea either. There we go, I felt it go through. So there's one. I'm also trying to see, like, I'm trying to tiptoe over to see if it's working. You know what? I'm about ready to stand in a chair and hover over my phone. See if that's any better. And then this one, I'm just going to use that as my regular pickup. Because if I don't, it's going to come undone, most likely. And so you'll just continue down the length of this cord until you reach the very end. Okay, so I'm pretty much at the end. I'm really close. So there's that last little stitch right there. And then you go ahead and you just turn your work and work how you would normal. So I'm going to be working in stockinette. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and do knit a row, purl a row, knit a row, purl a row. So I will meet y'all at the end because I'm going to show you how you can do an I-cord cast off with this. But look how great that looks. I'll check in a little bit and show you how it's looking. Did my 3 extra stitches and I slid them over onto my I-cord, or onto my Cordsmith, and I'm just by hand pulling them over and down. Okay, now so I'm going to take and put this through here. Okay, put that through there, and then we're going to go ahead and pull that around and pull on through. And if you gotta go one at a time, you gotta go one at a time. That's okay. Okay. I'm just gonna slip this on here. I feel like it would be a lot easier with a thinner yarn. It will always be a little more difficult coming onto this first one because you have more loops that you have to go through. Okay, so you can kind of see I'm getting into the groove of it. So I'm just slipping this here, making sure it goes past that latch there. And then I'm going to wrap my yarn around and pull on up. Nice and gentle so they don't pop off of my my latches. And then you just continue all the way down your piece until you get to the end, and then you'll just finish it off by pulling through, like leaving an end long enough to pull through your 3 loops that are on your latch, and graft it to your piece. I'm going to try to get to where I can show y'all. So bear with me, because this might be a little, things might get a little ugly. Once you get a routine, a rhythm, I feel like it's not that bad. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to continue all the way down. I don't know why I just did that with my finger. That's creepy. Continue all the way down. I'll probably do this on fast speed for y'all. Okay, so this is the last one here. I'm just putting it over onto there. And this should be pretty simple. And I say that, knock on some wood, y'all. Because now I'm just gonna go on through like so, and then we're good. All right, so I'm probably gonna do like 2 extra, just because I want to make sure that I have enough to graft onto. Actually, yep. Yeah, because that looks pretty good. This would be a great time if you made a pot holder or something. You could do an I-cord cast on and an I-cord bind off, and then just keep on going with the I-cord to make your little loop to hang it from your cabinet. That would be really, really cute, honestly. I might actually have to write a little pattern for that, because that sounds adorable, guys. It sounds like a good little stash buster. Okay, so once you reach the length that you want, I'm going to show you how to bind off, if I can find my little scissors. So I'm going to cut a length of yarn that I feel is long enough. I always tend to go longer than I need, because it's so much better to have extra and not need it. And then I'm just going to loop it onto my little needle. Y'all don't laugh at me. I don't usually have false nails on. I feel absolutely like inept to do anything when I have them on. I'm like walking around like this, like, oh my god, look at me, y'all. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go through these 3 here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pop them off, because I don't need them on the cord anymore. So I'm just gonna pop them off. Try to not lose them with my monstrously long nails. I feel like this one could be a little stronger. There we go. And then this one is being finicky. Just shove it on through. Because I'm using a bigger eye, it's going to take a little bit of force. But there, that is your I-cord cast on, and then your I-cord cast off. And that looks really great. I will say the cast off looks a lot tighter, but that is because, like, the way I was pulling, I'm pretty new at it, so it would be a little bit more relaxed if I were a little more practiced. But that is a really cool thing. If you are interested in getting your own Cordsmith, I will leave a link in the description box below, and you can check those out. She has a pretty great deal going on right now. She does 2 Cordsmiths, a bag, and all the goodies as a bundled deal. So definitely check that out, because you can mix and match colors, you can mix and match sizes. So thank you, Autumn, so much for sending me these 2 wonderful Cordsmiths to try. I still haven't tested out the mini yet, but if it is as fun as the original, I cannot wait. My husband has already threatened to steal one and make the brain beanie, so we shall see. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.